Hello, girls. So I'm doing this really quick video to explain to you why I want you to take this survey that I have put together with Google Forms. First of all, what you should know is that this business is evolves for each of us. Okay, so when we come into the business, it's not always exactly where we end up or where we thought we would end up. Maybe once we hit a goal, we have to redetermine what our why is for the business. So when I entered this business originally, it was just to make some money for this house that we live in now. And then it became more about starting a family, which has started to happen. And I still need to do that. I still need to be able to support our vision of the adoption. And now Brian needs a new daddy mobile, which I need to be making payments on. We haven't gotten that yet, but it's coming. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about how I've been feeling and some of the strategy that I have taken with you girls as a team and how that has changed over time. Okay, so when I very first recruited, first of all, when I entered the business, my goal was actually to not have a team. I had no desire to be a leader. I just wanted to make some extra money for my house. I didn't want to be responsible for anyone else's business or anyone else's income. I just wanted to be responsible for myself. That changed when the very first girl that bought a kit on my team approached me and said, I want to do what you do. Like, how can I do it? And I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell her no. So I showed her the kits, and I was so excited. And I think that some of you girls that know me know that I have a tendency to maybe do too much hand holding, and I definitely did with that girl. Her name was Melissa. Melissa was a super sweet girl and very smart. She had things going on in her life that made it interesting to want to do pure romance and make some extra money. She was going through a breakup. And I did her complete and total disservice by enabling her lazy behavior. So I went to do her launch party, and the girl hadn't even opened her kit yet. Like, the box was still sealed. So that should have been like a humongous red flag. And I went all the way across the state. I went to Springfield, Missouri to do her launch for her. So I had to find room and board, and I was like buying meals, and like I spent all this money on her launching her business. And literally, she did her launch party. I did her launch party for her. She got all the sales for it, and then she went inactive. So that's super frustrating whenever you put so much of your heart and so much of your effort and time and money into developing someone else, and then they don't follow through on it. Since that very first girl 4 years ago, I think it was about 3.5 years ago, actually, I have had many girls come and go on my team. I think if all of them were active right now, I'd have probably 25 or 30 women on my team. And people come and go for different reasons. Like, sometimes they just find that it's not a good fit for them, and that's totally fine. Like, I totally understand, and I'm willing now and understand that that's part of the business. But what I want for you girls to know is that I'm never taking a step back from doing trainings, doing meetings, or any of that because I don't want to be involved with you guys. It's actually the opposite. I have a tendency to go overboard, and I realize that because I care a lot. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you hit your goals. It means more to me almost, I think, than me hitting my own goals. So I have a tendency to go overboard. So for that, I realized that this past fall that I was maybe smothering some of you. And I never want you to feel like that. I never want you to see my name on the phone, on the caller ID, and think, oh my God, I don't want to talk to her. Like, I have to talk to her about how I'm not working my business. Like, it should never feel like that. Like, we should have a relationship that you're excited to speak to me and that you are happy that I'm calling, and I want it to be a positive experience for you. So I took a little bit of a step back at the beginning of the year just to kind of like regroup and refocus myself on my business and my parties. And now I kind of feel like I'm ready to start thinking about how I can strategize to help you girls effectively run your own business. Okay, so this survey is going to be anonymous. I'm not asking for any identifying information. You could actually take it more than once if you wanted to, but please don't. Please just take it one time so that you're not skewing the answers. It will send me an email through Google Forms. It won't be from your email. It'll just be straight from Google when you hit submit on the form. And there's going to be questions in there about what your expectations are, okay, and what your experience is with me being your Pure Romance mother or grandmother and your direct upline. So if you're my granddaughter, it'll be asking you about your Pure Romance mother too. So that'll help some of my leaders on my team know how to better their business as well. Okay, so there will be some true and false, there will be some short answers, there will be some multiple choice, and this will help us strategize and plan the rest of the year so that we are meeting the needs of each girl on the team and giving you the opportunities that you feel like you need to be successful in your business. With that being said, I want to make it clear also that this business is a voluntary sales force. Okay. The first time that I heard that terminology came from Chris Cicconelli at a training here in St. Louis. And I think that it was important for me to hear that phrase, voluntary. So everything that you do with this business is voluntary. You have to want to do it. So, I can be offering you as many I can offer you weekly trainings. I can offer you like 6 different types of trainings a month. I mean, I could totally try and meet the needs of everybody on the team, and I'm still not going to make everyone happy. I'm still going to fall short. But what I want to try and do is make sure that I'm understanding how you guys are feeling and at least try and meet the needs of the mass majority of everyone on the team, okay? And then make it a reasonable kind of plan so that you can reasonably participate, okay? So if you have questions about this or any comments about this, you are welcome to, post in the comments below or send me an email, send me a Facebook message or a text message, whatever. But I just want you guys to know that ultimately my goal for my organization is to help develop you girls into business owners, okay? And meet the needs that you guys have and share my successes so that you can be successful too, okay? So that's the motivation behind this. I hope that you will participate, and I look forward to sharing the results with you guys as well. Thank you.